Alright, thanks for checking out another one of my breakdown videos. This song is a cover that my friend Vadim Taver and I did of the 90s hardcore band Ash's song, Serenade. We started this when I still had the pool house. Vadim brought over a Pro Tools session. We ran some of his tracks, which were like keys, his acoustic guitar, I think some vocals, through a bunch of processors and stuff and effects that I don't have set up at the moment. Recaptured that back into Ableton. I did some drums on the MPC. We did a rough chop of that. Vadim took it home, did an arrangement, had another drummer cut some drums on top of everything we did. Brought that back. I think we were in my living room at the time because I had demolished the pool house at that point. We did like a rough mix arrangement in there, and then did a night in the garage where we kind of finalized everything, doing like mix revisions and all. So yeah, what you see is this is it. This is the whole session. Let's find a busy part of the song. And what we can concentrate on is, like I said, the instrumental. So let's go through the rhythm section. Drums first. There it is. All right, let me make sure also that this is tracking all right. Cool, good to go. Alright, so for the drums, first things first, everything came in fine. Everything sounded good right off the bat. Always doing Sound Radix auto align. Not sure if you'll hear this on YouTube, but this kind of gets a little like snary. And then tightens back up again. Mostly you can hear it on like the kick on like smaller speakers. Second Sound Radix savior is Pi, which is mostly centered around the kick drum. Let's see if you can hear this. So anyway, you kind of hear it in the attack of the snare, just kind of like. You get this on and it's got more of like a smack to it. Anyway, after that, treated the drums pretty much like I would treat any drums. 1176, I like the Anniversary Edition plugin. It's a little EQ taking some low, cleaning, doing a little dynamic around 80, just because I wanted more of the attack of this drum as opposed to the sub, but I still wanted that body in there. What's next? Snare. So high. Then we got the BX, the 9099, which is a 9098. You know, boosted some top end, mostly for air. A little bite. Compressor is doing a little bit of work. 10 dB. Alright. Not a lot of toms going on, but the bleed was cool and added to the overall tone of the kit. Overheads, took out some 4K, took out some 200. Oh, I smashed the shit out of them. Alright. And then I have on the mix. What else we got? Yeah, let's get some of these drums in here. Here's the MP. Mostly like static and like verbed out percussion. And then the bass bus. the rhythm section of the song was the most fun, just because I don't really get to deal with a lot of live rhythm sections that aren't me playing. So it was nice to have this pretty rad sounding bass, good sounding drums. Bass was pretty much monoed up with the down mixer, treated pretty normally. Because I had a lot of boom in that I was taking out, and then just threw 11 on the same bass part for this heavy thing. Surf EQ, another sound radic saving me. Just chasing the flub and then giving a little presence there. Let's see. And then out of the rhythm section, we got acoustic guitar, which were pretty good as it was. Just put them in a little bit of a room. Added some body. Pan them to the right a little. The whole stereo image to the right a little. Then we got the keys, which is, you know, parallel process stuff that, like I had mentioned. I didn't do tons on this, just cleaned up like tops and bottoms. This 910 for a little more stereo image, chorusing the Brower, just to move this all around the stereo image. And lastly, vocals. Like I said, I'm not really gonna solo these. Let's put the whole mix in for these. Summit Audio, I would have used this in more regular life. I believe American V or A has one of these that I got to use for real. Their version of the LA2A, all the vocals going into that. Got this Keef tape face taking a little of the edge off. Vocal multiplier, just a little bit, just to make the vocals a little spacier. Soothe, taking some of the harshness out. Vocals came in pretty good, so I think I just, like, you know, took out some hot spots, smushed them up. It's gonna be the same on every channel. Yeah. And I guess last but not least, the mix bus, which is same old. You got the Slade SSL, mid-side black box, so I can hone in on a certain frequency and saturate that. Amec doing some super high boosting. Gold clip doing what it does, and then just a bunch of limiters and stuff to get the volume up. And that's that. And like I said, the rhythm section on this was my favorite, just because it was some acoustic rhythm section that isn't me playing it. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much my run through this song. So hope it helps someone with something that they may be dealing with. Any questions or anything, just put them in the comments and I'll try and get back to you. So thanks for joining me.